So on XCM skis, we have Skate and Classic, and we've changed the skis for the 13-14 season. So we now have S1, S2, and S3, and then C1, 2, and 3 for Classic. And we've changed how the skis are made. So 1 is for cold conditions, 2 is a universal ski, and a 3 is a warm condition ski. We're changing the camber profiles and pressure distributions out in the glide zone to handle those different conditions. So 1, it used to be a sprint ski for us. We've now changed this to a true cold snow ski, changing the layup of the ski a little bit. And then we have an S2, which is our standard 1 ski quiver, universal ski. And then we've added an S3, which is a warm snow ski for us. So if you were going to have 1 ski from us, it would be the S2. And then depending on your climate or where you're traveling to, you'd go to a 3 for warmer, wet conditions, or you'd go to the S1 for cold conditions. The S3 is unique in a few ways. We're building in some tip splay for those softer conditions, and we're putting a white base on the ski as well. There's no carbon additive to this, so it helps with there's a little bit less buildup. It's not going to attract the dirt as much, and this base material is harder than what we use on an S2 and an S1, so we're able to put a little deeper structure in there to help get the water out of the snow. The profile of the 3 is different than the 2 and the 1. We have a little bit smaller contact patch, so less chance for suction and camber adjustment accordingly. Those are the skate skis. The classic skis are the same thing. We have a 1, 2, and a 3. So 1 being the cold, 2 being the uni, 3 being the warm. So 1 being our powder ski, 2 being the universal skis. We have a waxless version, so a Harry, you sand that thing up. What's nice about this guy is we're able to put a hard wax on this if needed as well. It's built on the C2 profile, so the universal setup for kind of those transforming conditions. And then we're now bringing in the C3s, which are our clister skis. So a little bit higher camber on these, a little steeper transition from camber to glide. And we do this in a standard base, and there's a white base version. So the white base, just like on the skate skis, is made for that really wet snow condition, a little bit harder base, a little deeper structure built into that. And then we have a standard black base under the kick zone, so your binder wax will adhere to this a little bit better. It's also black, so you can see as you're layering your wax and stuff. So still a waxable ski. So big changes to the XCM collection, making sure we have skis for the right conditions. So you know, the different types of snow everybody's going to see out there. Another thing, we made this change this year. All the skis are flexed in the factory. It's in a climate-controlled room, so the skis, it doesn't matter what time of day they're flexed or what day of the week they're flexed, everything's the same in that. And we're able to put in a bunch of fitting information into this barcode that tells us camber measurements, so the lengths of the camber, the height of the camber, how much force is required to completely close the ski. So we have a lot of information done in here, and that's on all XCM skis. On the boot line, no changes to the XCM boots. These were new for the 12-13 season. These have the accelerator sole, which has that wider overall footprint. It's a 0 drop, or there's no heel lift on these, which gives you a little bit more aggressive stance on the ski. Full carbon cuff and wrap on the lower foot. Good lateral transmission. It's lightweight, anatomically shaped. We're able to put little things like ribs in there to stiffen the boot up as needed. Relatively lightweight boot, offset zipper, which helps with the flex, and then the lacing system was modified in 12-13 as well. So we have more connection points through the foot. It's been offset to the outside of the foot, and then this guy helps to tighten the forefoot and the rear part of the foot independently, so you get a nice secure fit, lower leg wrap. So we've had great success with this boot. It's fitting really well. A little bit of a change to the sides of the boot on how it fits internally, which seems to work out well for a lot of people this year. And then the buckle. And this is a removable cuff if somebody wanted to go that route as well. And on XCM we have a skate, a pursuit, and then classic. And these will all be the same for 13-14.